tight end screen, you went to it early with Zach and Dallas Goedert, and then you went back to it late and had the big touchdown. What sort of goes into that? Do you put it in your back pocket? Is that a plan coming into the game?
Yeah, we're always looking at that stuff. That's week by week. We're always looking at try to take advantage of certain things offensively, and we were able to hit a big one to Zach there, which was awesome, and that's something we do every week, try to look at those things.
When do you know when to unleash that?
A little bit of a feel to it, but obviously you talk through it, certain parts of the field, the momentum of the game, to try to take advantage of those things.
What have you noticed from Jalen this week, especially with him going home to Houston and playing the game against the Texans?
Nothing's changed. His preparation, his focus, he's always locked in. He's been awesome in meetings. Obviously, it's a big part is the preparation, like it is every week, but on a short week, especially the mental part of it, being locked into the game plan and what we're trying to get accomplished, he'll be ready to go.
Think there's any part of him that will be able to enjoy it a little bit more, just being there?
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, going back home, that's obviously really fun for anyone that goes back and plays in their hometown. And I know it's his first time playing in that stadium, so that'll be awesome for him to go do that. I'm sure he'll have a lot of family members there, which will be fun for him. It'll be good.
Nick was talking a lot about the self-scout during the bye week.
Yeah.
Was taking more shots, was that something you guys were looking at? It seemed to be a bigger emphasis, or is that just what they
Yeah, obviously we hit some there. I think every game plan you go into, you always have your shots up. You would try to push the ball down the field to create those explosive plays, and obviously we created a good chunk of them on Sunday. But that's always something we're looking to do, whether it's the bye week or every week, we're trying to get that done.
Jalen did a lot of good things last year, which was essentially his rookie season.
Yeah.
But going into this season, you expected him to improve, but did you expect him to reach the level that he has reached at this point?
I did. I mean, I had no doubt about it. The way he's been playing, the way he goes about his process and his business, it's tremendous. And the guys feed off it. You see it on the practice field. You see it in the meeting rooms. And to carry it over every Sunday and being consistent with it, that's what you want in a quarterback, and he's doing that right now.
What kind of luxury does A.J. Brown give the offense and the quarterback on those 50-50 balls?
Yeah, it's a great luxury. Anytime you got an elite receiver like A.J., there's a lot of trust with him and Jalen to go up and make a play. He's so big and strong and powerful at the point of attack, and when he goes up, he's going to probably come down with it.
How do you coach that? Because it's a play where,
Yeah. I think a lot of it is talent, talent given that he has. But then also, you show tape. I mean, Aaron Moorhead, our receiver coach, does a heck of a job showing those things in meetings on how to attack the football in traffic. So he does a good job. Aaron's done a great job with all those guys, getting those guys ready to play.
are there situational keys for that? Like maybe you take that play in this situation, but not in another situation?
Yeah, there's certain plays where you got to go make something happen. There's no question about it. But when you got guys that you trust on the outside, like we do, like I said, there's a lot of trust with those guys. So those 50-50 balls, Jalen's got trust in them, and they're going to go make it. So he's going to throw them.
Behind Dallas, you guys have, what do you see with the development so far of Grant Calcaterra? How has Jack Stoll improved as a receiver, and where far along have you seen when it comes to Tyreek?
Yeah, it's been great. Jack Stoll, he's done a heck of a job in the run game. He does anything and everything that's asked of him. And then Grant's done a really nice job coming along, too, as well in the pass game, the way he's able to run routes. And then Tyree's continuing to improve, getting back in this thing. But overall, it's a great group. We're really excited about the tight ends. Jason Michael does a great job with those guys, getting those guys prepared every day in the meetings, on the practice field. They're continuing to grow.
From a coaching standpoint, what's the biggest hurdle in these short weeks? What's the most difficult?
Well, I think we are fortunate to have, the bye week to where we could kind of get ahead a little bit. We watched Houston a little bit on the bye week, but normally when you don't have that, it's jam-packing everything into, a short week. You only got a couple days to get ready for a Thursday night, but we're fortunate enough to have that bye week to get ahead. But I think that's the biggest thing is really getting everything in. First, second down, third down, red zone, backed up, 4-minute, all those situations that you talk about and you have extra days to do it, you got to jam-pack it in a couple days.
A lot of coaches say it's, you got to sort of like a DNA game. I guess you got to rely on what you do well versus a typical week of just focusing in.
Yeah, Yeah, I think there's truth to that, absolutely. But obviously, you always want to take advantage of what you see on tape as well, too. So if they're playing a specific defense, you want to try and attack that as well. But you want to do what you do it well, and go out and execute.
When you look back at a time when you had to go back to near your home to go ahead and play a game, what was that experience like for you, and how did you manage that situation?
It was cool. I mean, the closest I ever got home was in Oakland when we played back at the Coliseum back in the day. It was cool. I had some family there. It wasn't too wild, but it was good. It was fun.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ed.